Hey y'all, we're back at it again with another race review. This time we're reviewing the NTT Indycar race at Long Beach. The start of the race was really good. Alexander Rossi started on pole. Scott Dixon started second. My pick to win the race, Will Power, started third. And started a race. Dixon and Rossi started battling it out. Dixon went for the lead. Got up beside Rossi, but just kind of raced a little too hard and went a little bit too wide. Had to back out of it and get behind Rossi and settle in for second. After that, the most action-packed part was in the back of the pack was Spencer Pidgeot, Marcus Ericsson, and Jack Harvey, and Mathis List. Well, 3 out of the 4 collided and stalled in turn 1, I want to say, and caused a full course caution. Then Mathis List got collected, but he had a little front end damage, so he had to come in for a new front wing. And basically, Marcus Ericsson was race control said that basically it was his fault for the whole collision, so he had to go through a drive-through. We restarted the race on in the lap 4, beginning of lap 5, same thing. Dixon was on it. He wanted that lead. He knew he needed to get that jump on Rossi to get the lead so he can stay in front. Wasn't happening once again. Rossi raced him hard. Dixon thought otherwise, backed out of it, came in second. Really good hard racing. The rookies, they're battling too. On lap 7, Colton Herta and O'Ward got the battling. Colton got past O'Ward and basically just stalled out his momentum because O'Ward lost 2 places. He lost by the end of the lap. He lost to Rosenquist and Marcos Andretti by the end of that lap. So it's starting out to be a really good race. We got a long way to go. So my pick to win the race is Will Power and Alexander Rossi. So I got third place covered and I got the lead covered. So we'll see. Hopefully they can get Will Power can get his car feeling better so he can get up there and hopefully race, or a little bit of pit strategy and jump in front of Rossi, or at least behind him, and then try to race him for the lead. So we'll see. Still a lot more action to go. So I'll catch y'all back at the next caution or next commercial break or whenever. So see y'all in a minute. Okay, we're back at it again. Just good hard racing between Rossi, Dixon, and Will Power are just trading the fastest lap each and every lap. Rossi go fastest lap. Dixon would match it. Then Power would be right behind them. He started gaining momentum now, and he's catching Dixon now. So we're probably going to have a 3-way battle for this lead here soon. By lap 24, James Hinchcliffe started the pit stops. And by lap 26, pit stops were completely done. Everybody came in. Rossi came in, got some primary blacks. So did Dixon. Dixon is just following in Rossi's footsteps. He doesn't want Rossi to get any more of an advantage than what he does have. Willpower came in the same lap. Joseph Newgarden came in after the pit stop. Willpower jumped ahead of Dixon, and after the pit stops, my Willpower got on the brakes a little too late going into the corner and had to take the emergency exit route, and had to go really slow to get back onto the track. Went from second all the way back to almost 10th. I believe he came back out in 8th or 9th after that, but there's still a long way to go. So we will see. We'll see. Like I said, it's good battling. No caution after that first one. Just good hard racing and fast cars. Real fast cars. So I will see y'all here in the next caution or next big thing. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. By lap 40, Alexander Rossi had over a 10-second lead over the second place Joseph Newgarden. Now, Joseph Newgarden and Scott Dixon and Graham Rahal were all within a second of each other. They were just basically right on top of each other. So that was a good battle for at least second place. By lap 52, Colton Herta is the one that understeered into the wall in turn 9, smacked the wall, came into the pits, and retired. Damage was just too much for him, so he had to retire. Lap 54, Hunter Ray, and I want to say Newgarden started cycle of pits for this next pit stops, and so they came on in and got some reds, which reds is the fastest tire, but it ain't gonna last as long as the blacks are. But anyway, they started the pit stops. Rossi and Dixon didn't come in until lap 56. Rossi had unless they majorly messed up on his pit stop, he wasn't going to be touched by second place. So he came in, made his pit stop, got out. Dixon, oh my gosh. Dixon had the worst luck of all. He came in and the fuel nozzle wouldn't connect to the car, so he lost so much. He had an 18-second pit stop. It took forever to fill that car up. He fell back to 6th or 8th, one of the two. I'm sorry, he fell back to 5th. I want to say he fell back to 5th. And that was the conclusion of the pit stops. So I will get back with y'all on the next set of pit stops, next caution, whatever. I'll get back with y'all. All right? Okay. The remaining race. Alexander Rossi, easy victory. Just nobody was touching him the rest of the race. The only problem he had was a little bit of trouble towards the end of the race with some back markers, some lap traffic was just getting in his way. But other than that, easy victory. Ryan Hunter-Reay, he on lap 82, close to the end, Ryan Hunter-Reay went into full emergency fuel saving mode off of turn 8. And Scott Dixon was in 5th. Hunter-Reay was in 4th. So easy pickings, basically. He flew right by him in turn 8 and kept going. On that last lap, Graham Rahal and Scott Dixon, that was a race right there for 3rd. Scott Dixon was hunting Graham Rahal down, and turn 8 on that last lap, Graham Rahal locked up the brakes a little bit, went a little wide going into turn 8. Scott Dixon was coming. He hit his push to pass, his energy boost after turn 8, and Graham Rahal turned the car and basically blocked Scott Dixon in the rulebook, saying you can't block. Scott Dixon clipped the rear end of Rahal's car with the front end of his car. After reviewing race control, did agree with Dixon that Rahal did block him. So race control, we rewarded Dixon with 3rd place, and Graham dropped down to 4th. Sadly, my pick to win the race was Willpower, and he ended up finishing 7th. But my second pick was Alexander Rossi, and he won the race. So technically, we could say I lost, but I also won. So, yeah, that was just a total dominance by Alexander Rossi. Good race overall. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the battles. Enjoyed the strategies that were being played and everything like that. So, I will catch y'all on the next race prediction, which would be probably, be in a couple weeks, because there's no racing this weekend coming up because of Easter and stuff. So it'll be in a couple weeks. So I will see y'all then. All right, peace.